I just still, you know what? I still was waiting to see what the results were, see how many fans out there could tell me what a Ute was.
I'm
Did you
still
ever
waiting to
find
know
out?
what a Ute is. I don't know what a Ute is.
I don't know. Usually when I say, okay, I see one. I was walking through the school and I saw two youths walking down the hallway. That's a youth, not a Ute.
Yeah, but if you see the movie My Cousin Vinny, then you know what a Ute is.
Right, a Ute, yeah.
The two Utes.
That's Italian. That's very hard. Yeah, the Ute.
All right, so the other big surprise in the top 25, number 24, Oregon in Arizona State. Arizona State wins 37-35. We all had Oregon.
Yes. And that changes the way I look at things this week coming in against Washington. So, yeah, it's going to be really funny here. That was when I counted on. I counted on Oregon standing up and playing better than they did.
Yeah, I think Arizona State's defense did a great job on that speed in the Oregon backfield and their speed of receivers. I think their secondary was fantastic, and I think that was the difference in the game. Bleacher had this game, Oregon winning 52-31.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Banking on that speed. They did a great job of shutting it down.
Now, number 25, LSU versus Syracuse. LSU wins 35-26. We all had LSU, but I wasn't impressed with this win.
No, at all. I'm amazed that they're still in the top 25. I really am. And I actually got up this morning looking at the numbers to see what other teams projectionally should have had a chance to challenge for that spot, because LSU, I think, is getting that 25 seed because of history and heritage. They typically are in the top 10 along college in the last 5 to 10 years, maybe dare to say the last decade in college football. And to be in the position they're in right now, I think they're holding on to a strand.
How long
this week may be the dagger.
How long do you think Orgeron holds on to his job?
At the rate it's going right now, I won't say very long. But then again, you have some organizations, some institutions who will stick with a coach just to give them a chance to put their pieces in place. But he's on the bubble. He definitely needs to be concerned, because this is not acceptable.
So when I break it all down, boys, I got Bleacher Report was 19-3 in their picks. And are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You and I tied 16-6.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because we know what we're talking about. There's a reason we up here talking. Yes, sir.
16-6. I don't like that we didn't beat Bleacher, but we were close enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Bleacher utilizes far more info than what we use. We use in our football intuition, integrity, and information provided as well. But I'm not mad at that at all. I think we'll be in a good company by the time it's over with.
Oh yeah, it's respectable. It's respectable. All right, so this week's top 25, of course, number 1 Alabama, no change on that. They've got Ole Miss this week. Let me guess, you're going with Alabama.
They'll roll. Of course, they're going to roll. Come on.
No change in this one. Number 2, Clemson. They've got number 12, Virginia Tech, though. They moved up one spot from 13. This might be a little bit of a tougher game for Clemson.
It's going to be a good notch in the belt game. I think Clemson will outplay Virginia Tech before it's over. I think Clemson will keep their spot.
And
it could be a potential shocker. It could be a potential shocker, though, but Clemson's just too deep right now.
Yeah,
and they're clicking at the right time.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it could be a possible shocker, but I think Clemson's got too much for them. I'm taking Clemson. Number 3, Oklahoma. Right. They're no change in their position, and they have a bye week, so no game. Number 4, Penn State, no change in their position. They've got Indiana.
They're going to roll over them as well. Penn State will keep moving.
And I got Penn State as well. All right, here it is. Number 5, USC. No change in their position. They stay at number 5 against number 16, who moved up from 18, Washington State.
Now that can be tricky.
Yes, it
that
can.
was tricky. I would say USC by 3.
Ooh, I am taking the upset. I think Washington State beats USC and exposes them.
There you go.
I'm taking Washington State.
Let me make my note because the music might get played on that one.
Number 6, Washington taking on Oregon State.
Oregon State's a really good team, but I think they'll be able to handle their business. Washington will be good.
So you're taking Washington?
I'm going to stay with Washington.
Yeah, I'm
going
with Washington.
For a second. I think they'll stay comfortable until they face. I think they play Oregon. When they play the Ducks, I think that speed will be. I want to see how they handle the speed issue. But right now, Oregon State is a pretty good team, but they won't be washed. Go ahead.
Number 11, Georgia. They moved up from number 11. Number 7, Georgia has got Tennessee, the Volunteers.
Wow, that potentially would have been great. Give or take, Peyton Manning was still in Tennessee, but now it's a whole different ball game. Georgia keeps on going.
Yeah, I'm going with Georgia. They proved something to me last week, and I got to go with them.
Oh, yeah, can't go against them.
No change for Michigan. They're still at number 8, and they've got a bye week. TCU moves up, like we mentioned, from number 16 to number 9, but they are also going into a bye week.
That's very impressive. They needed it.
They did need that. Number 10, Wisconsin. They dropped a spot. They had a bye week last week, but this week they've got Northwestern.
Now, that might be a very interesting game because Northwestern is one of those bubble teams you really have to watch out for. They can put up a lot of points really quick, but Wisconsin should be able to deal with it. But I'm going to stick with Wisconsin. Shouts out to my man Eric Burrell. They're going to get it on.
Yeah, I'm going with Wisconsin on this. They've always been able to handle their business. Now, it is in Northwestern, and Bleacher has it as 27-13 Wisconsin, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a closer game than that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. I'd be surprised if we get that high. It's going to be a chess. It's going to be a chess match, not checkers.
Number 11, Ohio State, dropping down from number 10 at Rutgers.
This was kind of scripted. I think Ohio State can keep going. I have to do some more research on Rutgers before I put that kind of confidence in them against a school like Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm going with Ohio State. I think whether they dropped a spot or not, going to a team like Rutgers, I haven't seen much out of Rutgers this season. I think too much Ohio State for them.
But most times those teams that take a one slot drop, teams that's coming off bye weeks most times.
Exactly.
So it's okay.
Number 13, Auburn. They move up from number 15. They got number 24, Mississippi State, as they fell from number 17.
Oh man. Go ahead, Mississippi State. Come on back.
Oh, he's going to go to
I don't want to see them lose twice. I don't think they're going to lose twice. I just don't think they got it in them to lose twice. I don't got it in them to lose twice. I'm picking the upset. Mississippi State, right here.
You know, I tend to agree with you, but I think Auburn is up and coming. I think they're stronger than anybody has given them credit for. I'm taking Auburn.
I like that offensive line. Despite the loss to Georgia, I just think Mississippi State is not the type of team that's going to sit there and lose 2 games in a row. That's just not how they function. Even though it's Auburn, I think that's too close of a game for me to sit here and say Auburn by a field goal and still not go. Maybe they can get it done. So I'm just going to go with my instinct. I'm going to go with my intuition and just stick with Mississippi. If it hurt me, but I think they're going to lose twice.
Number 14, Miami at Duke.
They play basketball? we talk basketball?
No, we talking football.
No, we talk football. Oh, the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Maybe whether it's Irma or Maria. Or Miami.
Yeah, we'll waste no more time on that one. Number 15, Number 15, Oklahoma State, as they dropped from number 6 position, they are at Texas Tech.
9 slots they dropped. My goodness. Good team. Texas Tech is too, but I'll stay with Oklahoma State. I don't think they're gonna fall that far on them. I don't think they're going there twice.
I am going with Texas Tech.
What?
TCU had a high-powered offense.
Yeah.
And Texas Tech does the same thing.
I cannot doubt that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week. No. That might be a game I'm gonna have to watch. We have to talk to each other on that one.
Yeah, we might have to, but I'm going with Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech shocks us more, and I think Oklahoma State, if they survive to stay in the top 25, I think they get knocked out.
Yeah, if they take this loss, they definitely will at least get them to the 25.
Yeah.
LSU.
Number 17, Louisville versus Murray State.
Who?
Murray State.
Louisville, man. Louisville, man. Come on, man. Come on.
South Florida moving up from 21 to 18. They got East Carolina.
The Pirates. That's going to be a nice game, but South Florida will hang on to that one, too.
Yeah, I think South Florida's got that. Number 19, your San Diego State Aztecs. Moved up from number 22. They've got Northern Illinois.
Yeah, they're going to keep on rocking. Everything looks like it's going to be locked in place, similar to the top 5, but that's a dumb one. San Diego State rolls off. Your
Utah Utes moved from 23 to 20. They've got a bye week, so they don't have a game this week. Number 21, Florida versus Vanderbilt.
Florida really, that game was so funny the way they got out of there. I don't really have a lot of confidence in that Florida team to the point that I would sit there and take them over Vanderbilt. But I can't say enough about Vanderbilt to justify it. So I think Florida will hang on in this one. I really do. Not really comfortable with it.
This is probably, and I agree, this is probably the shakiest pick that I have in this top 25 right now. Florida is just not showing it. Vanderbilt has shown they do have one thing, although teams like Alabama, it's not going to help them. But their defense is decent. Just not enough to cover a team like Alabama. But a team like Florida, that could be problems for Florida.
Right, definitely, especially the way Florida's playing right now. They're not exactly in the groove, and that could be something that would definitely be worth talking about. The thing that the defense is great, but most cases defenses don't score points. So the part that leaves me in a limbo with Vanderbilt is just the structure of the offense, and if they can get on the board. If for some reason Florida can score and put 23 points up, can Vanderbilt's offense match that? So it kind of bothers me when it comes down to it, unless you're talking about turning it into a field goal kicking contest, and that would be depicted by the defense. So I think Florida will hang on. It'll be a really big challenge, far too big of a challenge to even be having this kind of conversation with a team that's in the top 25. But I wonder how long that'll last too. Yeah. If they lose to Vanderbilt, there's no reason to even go conversate about that no more.
No, and I'm taking Florida as well, but that's one I'm going to keep my eye on. I'm not real confident with the way they're playing, and if Vanderbilt's defense can play the way we know they can play and get the field position game going for them, this could be something they can steal.
Yeah, I was far more impressed with West Virginia's wide receiver core. I think they'll definitely be in that top 20 and really start to move up a little more as Florida. If Florida can't beat this game, they're going to fade fast too.
Notre Dame, unranked, coming in at number 22. They've got Miami of Ohio.
Now that's an impressive defense. That's an impressive defense. If you take that and the quarterback player, Brandon Wimbush for Notre Dame,